This is a 2-set. These are JJI skipper bobs that I've modded to slide. Don't need a center mass. Work just fine. Size feels pretty good for juggling of all sorts. How I look at this is it's how you're holding it, your position, and what you do with it. That is your technique. Art of doing is all going with the flow, but this flow has a rhythm. The rhythm is expressed in a circle, in this half circle, the semicircle swinging, and in the full orbit, the full circle. So there's circles and half circles in all of your wraps, and as it wraps down smaller, I wouldn't be surprised to find out that that would actually be Fibonacci's sequence in the wrap. Because this is a universal cosmos type thing. It's called gravity. Gravity pulls down. You need to learn how to overstand it. So this gave me this overstanding that is expressed into a lot of other different categories. This orbiting and wrapping and pulling, and that started happening when I started dancing with it. Granted, I was holding astrojacks at the time, and there was 3 of them, but I was just moving around to a beat. I was like, this beat keeps my rhythm in this orbit. This orbit keeps it all going. And I can orbit in and out of different combinations of holding a ball or a string. So from every position, you can do a million things because you're just holding it in the same position, moving your body around, dancing with it. It's a gravity dance. It's called AJ, the art of three-dimensional orbiting or attached juggling. Astrojacks is the first brand. Monkey Knuckles would be the second brand. The style that I am working with right now is a monkey style, a 2-ball orbiter, or a 2-set, a 2C. There's a million things you can do. But it's all having to do with gravity and adding and subtracting forces from the object. All happening from your movement of your body. So it seems sort of like foreign language, but it's really natural to understand the myths, and everyone has misunderstood it because of how simple it is in explaining complex things. The myths is the way I look at life now. The myths is the language I started for astrojacks. It became the way that I describe my breakdancing, my skateboarding, working out, even understanding music now in the terms of the myths. It's basically a language of acronyms as a mental cues to memorize positions and techniques. It's really that easy. It's position and technique. Not so foreign, not so confusing, not so many names. There's different techniques that you can do that are taken from what astrojacks call tricks, but it's more of a orbiting, a interacting with, a wrapping, and a releasing. So you interact with, swing, release. Swing, interact with, release, in the swing. It's like that, easy. How you're holding it, what you do to it, and then changing that hold to something else to do something else. You are now one with the cosmos. One cause now.